Welcome to Linear Equations Level 3. Pause the video now, try the 4 problems on the screen, and I'll go through them with you shortly. You'll find more practice at this level, plus links to the higher levels, as well as other topics, at the end of this video and on the channel homepage. In problem 1, we're solving the equation 3 multiplied by 5x minus 3 is equal to 21. Now to start, we need to remove the 3 that's in front of the bracket, and we can do this by either expanding the bracket or by dividing by 3. I'm going to do this by expanding the bracket, as this seems to be the most common way to solve a problem like this. So we can start by multiplying 3 by 5x, which gives us 15x, and then 3 multiplied by minus 3 is minus 9, and this is equal to 21. We can now remove the minus 9 on the left-hand side by adding 9 to the left and also adding 9 to the right. Now minus 9 plus 9 is 0, which leaves us with 15x on the left, and on the right 21 plus 9 is 30. To finish this off and remove the 15 from the left, we need to divide by 15 because this is the inverse of times 15, and we do exactly the same on the right, and on the left the times 15 and the minus 15 cancel out, which just leaves us with x. And on the right, 30 divided by 15 is 2. So our final answer to problem 1 is x is equal to 2. In problem 2, we're solving the equation 7y plus 6 is equal to 2y plus 31. Now in this problem, we can see that we have unknowns on both sides of the equation, and it tends to make it easier to keep your unknowns on the side on which you start with the most. So here we have more y's on the left than we do on the right. So I'm going to keep the y's on the left, which means I need to get rid of the y's on the right. And this 2y on the right is a positive 2y. So to get rid of it, we're going to subtract 2y. And we're going to do exactly the same on the left-hand side. On the left, 7y minus 2y gives us 5y, and we still have a plus 6. And on the right, 2y minus 2y becomes 0, so we're just left with 31. Going back to the left, we now need to remove the plus 6, so we use its inverse, which is minus 6, and do the same on the right. On the left, the plus 6 and the minus 6 cancel out, so we're left with 5y, and on the right, 31 minus 6 is 25. Finally, the 5 in front of the y is multiplying y by 5, so to remove it, we use its inverse, which is to divide by 5, and we do exactly the same on the right. Now on the left, the times 5 and the divide by 5 cancel out to just leave us with y, and on the right, 25 divided by 5 is 5, so our final answer for problem 2 is y is equal to 5. In problem 3, we're solving the equation 5q minus 8, all divided by 2, is equal to q plus 5. Now looking at the left-hand side, the first thing we need to do is remove the divide by 2, so get rid of that big fraction. And to remove a divide by 2, we need to multiply by 2. Now when we multiply an equation, we need to multiply everything. So this means that we need to multiply q by 2, and it also means we need to multiply 5 by 2. So on the left, the divide by 2 and the times by 2 cancel out, which just leaves us with 5q minus 8. And on the right, we're left with 2 times q, which is 2q, and 5 times 2, which is 10. Now we want to keep our q's on the side in which we start with the most. So here, we start with more q's on the left. So we're going to keep our q's on the left, which means we need to remove this 2q from the right. And we can do this by subtracting. And we need to also do this on the left. So on the left, 5q minus 2q is 3q. We still have a minus 8. And on the right, 2q minus 2q is 0, so we're just left with 10. Now going back to the left, we need to remove the minus 8, and we do this by using its inverse, which is plus 8, and do the same on the right. So on the left, the minus 8 and the plus 8 become 0, so we're just left with 3q, and on the right, 10 plus 8 is 18. Finally, to remove the 3 in front of the q, which is multiplying the q by 3, we divide by 3, and we do exactly the same to 18. And since 18 divided by 3 is 6, we get to our final answer, which is q is equal to 6. In problem 4, we're solving the equation 4 multiplied by 3p minus 1 is equal to 3 multiplied by 2p plus 5. To start, on both sides of the equation we have brackets, so it helps to first remove these. So on the left we can multiply 4 by 3p to start expanding these brackets, and 4 times 3p gives us 12p. 4 times minus 1 gives us minus 4. Then on the right, 3 times 2p gives us 6p, and 3 times 5 gives us 15. So we have plus 15. Now we want to keep our p's on the side where we start with the most, so we're going to keep them on the left, which means that we want to remove the 6p from the right. And since this is a plus 6p, we're going to minus 6p, and do exactly the same on the left-hand side. Now the left becomes 6p minus 4, because 12p minus 6p is 6p. And on the right, 6p minus 6p is 0, so we're just left with 15. Going back to the right, we need to remove the minus 4, so we use its inverse, which is plus 4, and do exactly the same on the right. The left becomes 6p because the minus 4 and the plus 4 cancel out, and the right becomes 15 plus 4, which is 19. To finish, we need to remove the times 6 from in front of the p, so we do this by dividing by 6 and doing exactly the same thing on the right. Now the times 6 and the divide by 6 on the left cancel out, leaving us with p, and on the right, 19 divided by 6 can just be written as 19 over 6. And this is our final answer to problem 4.